What is the most disgusting thing you have experienced? 1. My mom guilt-tripped me in high school to go over to a very lonely, awkward girl's house for a sleepover. Everything seemed normal at first until we went to bed and finally went into her room. I had a sleeping bag, and there wasn't much room, so I placed it by the bed, which had a skirt on it and covered up the underneath. I thought it smelled weird when I first entered the room, and shrugged it off because I assumed it was something from outside because they lived near a pond, and I know ponds give off weird odors sometimes. I go to lay down, and the smell gets insanely worse. I don't want to say anything because I was trying to be polite, so I put my shirt over my nose and go into the sleeping bag. I couldn't get to sleep. I was bored. And this was the 90s, so Elle didn't have a phone to play on LL, so Elle was messing with the bed skirt, and I looked under it, and there was so many crusty, drenched menstrual pads, stuff under her bed, all covered in blood and piss and probably feces, too. It was at least a year or two's worth. I almost threw up. I went to the living room for the rest of the night. I didn't eat breakfast and called my mom at like 7 a.m. to come get me too. Paramedic here. Had a $400 LB woman fused to her leather love seat by her own defecation. When we lifted her up to pry her from the seat cushions, her skin tore open, and maggots poured out of her legs along with shit, blood, and puss. Edit. Yes, she was alive.